The Expanse TV show raised the bar for sci-fi television by blending hard science with rich political drama and complex morally grey characters. Its success proved that audiences crave intelligent, grounded science fiction with long-form storytelling and world building on par with prestige dramas. In many ways, it was like a science fiction Game of Thrones. At the same time, we've been looking forward to the next Mass Effect game with great enthusiasm, and we've looked to things like the upcoming Exodus game to fill that void. Now, imagine our surprise when this week Owlcat Games announced that the Expanse Osiris Reborn was going to be available at some point in the future. So, the purpose of this video, based on interviews and information that I've been able to gather, is to do a bit of a deep dive into what we can expect. First off, what's the story about? Well, according to recent interviews, the Expanse Osiris Reborn throws you into a chaotic third-person sci-fi RPG adventure where Earth, Mars, and the Belt are barely holding it together. You build a crew, pick your path, and try not to get crushed by the system-wide lies and betrayals. Oh, and it kicks off with a quick stop on Eros and spirals wildly out of control. So, as you might gather from that, very much like a Game of Thrones episode. Now, to accompany you on this adventure, you've of course got a crew, which is built over the course of the game. The crew of course isn't just along for the ride, they're the emotional core of the journey, according to the interview. Each member has their own backstory and reasons for signing on, but they're not always upfront about them. Some carry baggage from the past, others are driven by loyalty, survival, or something harder to define. The ship, your base of operation, is a shared home where bonds are formed and trust is built. Even quiet moments can mean everything, and one wrong move might break what took hours to build. How you lead shapes the whole crew dynamic, often in ways you won't see until it's too late. So again, we get a sense that you build your crew in the same way that you would in a Mass Effect game, and I would imagine there's been no statement that I've been able to see that suggests that romance is an option, but I'm sure it's going to be there. When it comes to combat, this is perhaps one of the most exciting things that was revealed in the trailer, because we saw some of this towards the end of it. Combat in the Expanse Osiris Reborn is all about smart choices and thinking on your feet. You control your captain in third-person view, and you can mix up weapons, tactics, and special abilities to suit your style. Whether you prefer going in guns blazing, like I do, or using cover and commands, there's a role that fits. Now, you are only allowed, as far as we know, 2 companions to fight by your side. However, others help from a distance, hacking, or creating distractions at just the right moment. You'll issue real-time commands and need to stay flexible as the fight shifts around you. Winning comes down to quick thinking and trusting your crew when things get rough. So all of this seems quite exciting for the future of this game. We still don't know when it's going to be released, but based on the trailer and the gameplay, I'm going to guess that it's going to come out before the end of the year. In summary, the developers have basically said that the Expanse Osiris Reborn drops you into a story-rich universe where your choices shape everything. You'll explore diverse locations, from Ganymede's lush gardens to Ceres' crowded slums, deep belt bunkers, and the power centers of Mars and Luna. Each place has its own vibe and hidden tensions, where some falling apart more obviously than others. As you navigate political games and local dramas, you'll uncover secrets that can change everything: who you talk to, what you discover, and how you handle it all will shift your path and reputation across the system. So clearly, choices matter. It's a galaxy full of stories, and yours is just one of them waiting to unfold. So like I said, it was a massive surprise to see this announcement, and on the website you can actually pre-order the game. There are some very interesting pricing options there, and you can check that out all, as I said, on the Owlcat website. Just go to the section related to the Expanse. So that's all the information I've been able to uncover in terms of this upcoming game. Of course, as more information becomes available, I'll get it right up on this website so that you can view it. As always, if you've got any questions, comments, or suggestions, just add them below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.